What is it? Hey, police taking the notes. You don't need you. You guys don't know. Get a man pussy. Get a girl a man that have a good DICK. They will talk. What? That's all you need. And the case has been solved. The case has been solved. Hallelujah. Okay. Hi guys, welcome to my life, my world, my everything. Welcome to Tasha Reacts. Welcome to Tasha React. I hope everybody's doing well. Everybody's doing good in the hood. Hi, my name is Tasha. I actually have another channel called Tachassociety where I do hair and beauty, which I'm trying to be consistent. And I actually have another channel that is my storytime channel, which is fairly new. Yeah, all right. Hi, welcome. Hello. Anyways, I have to give my disclaimer. If the person comes up to me and say, hey girl, you don't have the right to be sharing my video, I will take it down because I don't care. I usually leave the patient, girl, I must be at work. I usually leave the person's information here or here, but most likely towards the end of the video because I'm very big about support. And I do leave the information in the description. We are doing a part 2 to this story. Look at me. I didn't have y'all waiting. Watch. I think I'm just going to be putting them back to back so you guys don't wait anymore. Okay?
All right, y'all. This is part 4 story time of how I spent 32 days in jail for a crime I did not commit. The name of this part is The Neighbor from Hell. Now, on part 3, I left off on telling y'all about the neighbor from hell whose name shall remain nameless. And I was telling y'all about how she got into an altercation with another neighbor in that same parking lot about some drug money or whatever they said it was about. Now, after she done
Did I miss that part? It was because I remember the neighbor got into a fight with her, but I can't remember if it was over or what it was about. I must have missed that part.
cracked this lady upside the head with a glass bottle and didn't go to jail. I don't know if the lady called the police on her. I don't know if the lady, I don't know what happened with that. But after she did that, she walking around like her shit don't stink, like she Miss Untouchable, right? So I'm peeping the scene. I'm hearing a lot of stuff going on. I'm seeing a lot of stuff, but I'm staying in my lane. Okay, one day, now mind you, before I say this, I was what you call a kitchen titian. I did hair. I've been doing hair since I was 11 years old. So
me too, girl. But I didn't like doing hair. I did hair because my mama, she did our hair kind of like old fashioned, you know, the Haitian bobos. That was me. So I made it like my mission to learn how to do hair. And then my sister was like my practice dummy. And then when my mom noticed I knew how to do hair, so I did my sister's hair. So I would do like people's hair here and there, baby, like here and there. Okay, maybe I went through trials and errors, people's braids. But hey, girl, you lost your braid. You lost your braid, girl. I went through it. Okay. But I don't like doing hair. I like showing people how to do hair. I like showing you what I know, but I don't like doing hair, baby. Okay? Girl.
So I would have people coming from my school, people coming from my old neighborhood, my friends, family members, and then I had started doing some of the people in the neighborhood where we were staying at hair. So she, I guess, caught wind of this, and one day she approached me about doing her hair. Now, given the fact that she already done hit this lady upside the head and all this old other mess, I didn't, you know, I was like, okay, you know, money's money. I ain't gonna, you know, I ain't gonna.
Girl, you should, no, I wish I was their friend, so I can tell you. Okay, is she beating up people over money? Okay, money, baby. I don't trust, you already showed me the signs that you're gonna be a problem. Because if you beating people over, you know, money, now imagine me doing your hair. You already showed me you're problematic. Anything, if I ask you to pay me and then now you want to fight me, oh no. Girl, I hope, okay. Friend,
I ain't gonna, you know. So I agreed to do her hair. I go over there I go to her house because my mom had already said that lady can't come up in here. She like, you got to go over there and do it. Which she stayed right across the field from us. So I go to her house. I do her hair. Now, I don't really remember too much about the conversation. Just more so that I did her hair. We talked. But again, it's been so many years ago. I don't remember the conversation verbatim. But I knew then that was going to be my last time doing her hair. I think at the time, her kids was ripping and running, screaming. She was cursing. And then she was talking about everybody in the area, like trying to get some information. She was asking me about this third neighbor. So I knew then that was going to be my last time even, being that close to that lady. And so, and it was. Okay, so let's fast forward things. Let's move things on. So, y'all know, again, we got next door neighbor, a.k.a. the thief. I noticed one day that he is walking back and forth to her door. He'll go to her house. He'll walk back to his house. Go to her house or apartment. Go to her apartment. Walk back to his apartment. Going back and forth. So then it became a little buzz, in the neighborhood that they were seeing each other. Okay, good for them. She wasn't the baddest bitch, and he definitely was not. He wasn't no Denzel Washington. He wasn't no Idris Elba. So nevertheless,
not her face. She had a vision real quick. Yeah. Some people do that to you, girl. I already know where this is going because she's the troublemaker of the street, and she's dating the thief. Oh, I already know.
It wasn't an odd combo. So, okay, like I said, so now you got the thief and you got the neighbor from hell. Now they seeing each other. Okay, so keep in mind when I told y'all on part 1 how he robbed us blind, and my stepdad, confronted him and asked him, was he the one that broke into our house, and he denied everything. But of course, we didn't have no evidence. We just kind of knew intuition, and plus, word around the neighborhood because he was a thief. That's what he did. He broke in people's cars. He broke in people's houses. So one day, the neighbor from hell, tells another neighbor that he confesses to her that he was the one that broke into our house. And what made me believe this person who told me this, because she was in details as to what was taken.
Baby, you don't need the police and the FBI. All you got to do is give a man pussy. They will talk. Especially if it's good, they will talk. You don't need the police, you don't need the FBI. Police, well, not me, I ain't gonna do it. But if you need someone to talk, get him some pussy. He will talk like a canary. He will tell you stuff you don't even need to know. What is it? Hey! Police, taking the nuts. You don't need you. You guys don't know. Get a man pussy. Get a girl, a man that have a good DICK. They will talk. What? That's all you need. And the case has been solved. The case has been solved. Hallelujah. Okay.
Because we didn't share this information with anybody. Not at least the people that was telling her this. We didn't share that with them. She was in details as into what was taken. She even told me that he said I was asleep, which I was. That my mom. So it was too many details that this lady had got from the neighbor from hell, coming from what the thief had told her, that confirmed. Okay, yeah. So now my boy bragging about it. Now he done got with him and the neighbor from hell. They together, and now he telling her like, yeah, I broke in their house. This, that. So I go and tell my mama the information that I heard from another neighbor, but nobody was surprised. We always knew it was him. It did. So he called himself liking my auntie. The same auntie that I told y'all replaced all the items that he stopped.
Auntie, don't do it. You're a come up. He don't like you for real. He like you because you're a come up. Because he's like, dang, he's watching y'all, bro. Auntie, please. Tell me Auntie didn't do it. Because Auntie, You didn't. Come on. I hope you just like. Okay, let me watch.
He stole the PlayStation, the Xbox. She bought us a home security system or whatever the case may be. So he called himself liking her. Now, I love my auntie down real bad. I do. That's my girl. That's like my second mama. If you see her, you see me. You'll think we mother and daughter. So I'm not gonna shame my auntie on this, but I will say I don't know what the hell my auntie was thinking about for even having a 3-minute conversation with him. But I kind of hate she entertained him, but I'm kind of glad she did. So the reason why I hate she entertained him was because when my auntie would come over there to visit us, you know, I guess, I don't know, he said something to her, whatever the case may be. Then my auntie started giving him conversation, giving him attention. And the neighbor from hell would be out her window, peeking out the blind, looking out the screen door, watching him sit in the car talking to my auntie. And she obviously, again, she done got mad by now at this point. She jealous. So he goes and tell her, the thief goes and tell my auntie that the neighbor from hell don't like us, right? Oh, she don't like y'all. She hate y'all. She said y'all think your sister think that she all that. She said this. She said that. So he's pillow talking. He's telling my auntie everything.
He trying to get that PUSSY. He's trying to get it. Both sides, girl. Because your auntie evidently is doing pretty okay. So he's like, yeah, you know, if I go to her, you know what I'm saying, I have auntie, but I don't have to steal no more. Auntie will give it to me. Because he see auntie's the one who's doing well. So, maybe he's going to take crackhead across the street as an L. Like, forget that. Auntie, what's up with you? You got real money. Okay? Real money.
The neighbor from hell is saying about us. But then also, too, he's leaving out of, you know, the conversation with my auntie, going and telling the neighbor from hell whatever it is that my auntie's saying. So, that's what cooked things, right? That's what stirred up the pot. That's what really got this thing brewing and cooking. So we expressed how we felt about my auntie talking to the thief or even conversating with him, because it didn't go as far as them having conversations. But it was what it was, right? But that is truly what was the tip of the iceberg that really just spiraled things out of control. Okay, so the neighbor from hell, keep in mind, you remember I told y'all she had a lot of children. Well, and my mom had a lot of children too, smaller siblings up under me. So the neighbor from hell children and my siblings, they became friends. They went to school together. They would play together outside. Well, you know how children do. Children can fight, kick ass one day, and the next day they be playing like nothing ever happened. So that's what was taking place between the neighbor from hell children and my younger siblings. They would fight each other, run in the house, tell my mama, say, hey, don't you take your ass back over there. Don't you play with her no more. I'm sure the neighbor from hell was telling her children the same thing. Next thing you know, we turn our backs, them kids back out there playing. That's what children did. Well, of course, they don't realize as children that they can do that. Fight, make up the next day. Grown people don't know how to do that. So it was getting these grown people involved. Now the grown people get involved when these kids are you know, fighting and going back and forth with each other. Well, sure enough. It got, you know, so it will be heated. So again, her children, my siblings will fight. They'll become friends. Well, we started to notice that she just became super weird, right? Remember I told y'all she moved over there in a Crown Vic. When we first got over there, my stepdaddy purchased a Expedition, right? Because we were a large family. We needed an SUV. Well, not too long after she get there, she go get the exact same SUV and in the exact same color. Right? Remember I told you my stepdad had already had he had a Capri, a bubble Capri. She moved over there in a Crown Vic, but it was a plain Crown Vic. My stepdad always been into loud music and rims. That's just him. She go put loud music in her car and rims. So we noticed this strange, you know, pattern about her, like she was trying to almost in a sense copy of us, right? So I'm like, Mama, this lady stick obsessed with us. Like everything we outside chilling on the front porch out there having family time. She'll come out there with her children, turn up the music, same thing. She was extremely weird. You would have thought that, you know, somebody antennas would have went up and say, hey, watch this lady. But we knew to this. We ain't from the hood. we're not used to this, right? So you got the thief telling my auntie stuff about the stuff, what the neighbor from hell is saying about us. And then you got him running over there telling the neighbor from hell stuff about my auntie. And that is truly, again, and then the kids are fighting, making up. You got my baby daddy out here looking like a mixture of Chris Brown and Drake. So everybody want him at this point. So it's just all eyes is on us, and tension is brewing. It's brewing. And it just finally comes to a head when the neighbor from hell called herself trying to confront my mama about them children fighting. Not keeping in mind that it's already 13 of us. Well, at the time it wasn't 13, it was only 10 of us. Stay tuned for part 5. All right, y'all.
She's really pretty. I just like her. She's like pretty. She just has like a natural beauty to her. I always compliment people when compliments need to be complimented. Don't say, oh, she like girl. I don't like the girl. I just like when I see people look good. Okay. People always do that thing. When I'm like, oh, she's married. You like girls? No. I feel like people don't compliment people enough. If somebody look good, you be like, oh, girl, you look nice. Don't mean I like you in that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think she pretty. She look pretty. She look nice. Her skin is glowing. And that color complements her skin. Okay? Thank you. Because I forgot one video I did, and that said somebody was like her. I think it was her. And they go, you like girls? No, I don't like girls in that. I like a man. I like a man. Okay? That's my thing. You like girl, you like girl. I like men. Okay? Alright. Okay.
Without further ado, it's been long overdue. Welcome back. This is part 5 of how I spent 32 days in jail for a crime I did not commit. Okay, as a lot of you may already know, I left off on part 4 telling you guys about the neighbor from hell and how things started to brew up between her and my family, and basically how tensions just were thick. Her children and my younger siblings will fight, and then they'll make up, fight and make up. And, not only was that going on, it was just other animosity and jealousy going on in the in the area that we was living in inside of our homes. So things was bound to spill over, and sure enough they did. Well, the neighbor from hell had put out a rumor about, at the time, my 14-year-old sister, and was saying that she was pregnant. Well, I don't know what she got that silly accusation or thought from. Basically, she said that because my sister was walking around with a jacket on in the summertime. Now, mind you, this was back in 2007. So if they doing that now in 2024, it ain't nothing new up under the sun. So she put the rumor out there that my sister was, again, my 14-year-old sister was pregnant, and people was coming back telling my little sister, as well as my mom and myself and, other family members. So eventually, she was going to get confronted one way or the other, but at first, my mom just opted into just letting it go, right? She like, ain't nobody studying that lady, let it go. She miserable. She did. I'm like, no, somebody need to say something to her. Okay, well, one day my little sister go to school, and the counselor pulled her in the office, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, because again, it's been so many years ago, this was in 2007, I think the social worker was there, and they asked her, was she, expecting a child? So it had made it all the way, to the school. And which, at this point, everybody, as far as my family members goes, we are very upset. And so I never forget, it was a Friday afternoon. I worked in the morning. So my schedule was from 7 a to 3 p. I had worked for AT&T.
That's so crazy how it came from being in the hood, in the neighborhood, to getting to the school. Isn't that so insane? Like, it got to that extreme. Like, people will, I just don't get it. Like, you have that much energy for a child? People are that weird.
AT&T. Well, when I first started working for the company, it was Bell South, but AT&T merged with Bell South, and it just became AT&T. So anyway, I'm at work, and I had been, talking to my mom throughout that day, just kind of checking the temperature, seeing, making sure with nothing crazy going on, and everything was, okay. Now, mind you, I told you I am the third oldest of 13 siblings. I have 2 older sisters. And my oldest sister, who's, I'm just going to call her Leo. That's her sign. She's a Leo. Well, you know, she don't disappoint. She's a mighty Leo. She live up.
Oh, yeah. I already know. I'm a Leo. I feel like I'm very normal, but people think I'm not. Yeah. Especially if you mess with, like, our kids or our children. Yeah. Yeah, we a little cooked up.
To her sign. And so she's like that sibling, that family member that just don't play about her family. Like, she truly is that one call that's all. She pull up, is zero talking, zero understanding, point them out. This is what's going on, right? So we had been keeping her in the loop of things that was going on between us and the neighbor from hell. And she had been saying, like, you know, she gonna come over there one day and just sit and just peek the scene and see if, you know, the neighbor from hell still got that same, you know what I'm saying, pressure when she get that type of thing. So again, it's a Friday. I get off work. I stop at the package store. I get some wine coolers. I think at the time it was those little Parrot Bay wine coolers and some I don't know, but it was something small. It was weak. It was nothing crazy. It was the wine coolers, right? So I come home, and not too long after, my older sister, both of my older sisters make it over there. So now it's both my older sisters, myself, my mom, of course, and everybody else who live in the house. We're all in the neighbors, our neighbors to the left, not the thieves to the right, but the neighbors to the left, who I told you we was cool with. So we all outside. We sit on the front porch. We got our chairs out there on the front. Well, I say front porch. It wasn't no porch. It was a patio, basically. But we right there in the front patio. We just, you know, laughing, talking, drinking, you know, music going. Okay, so I guess neighbor from hell, remember I told y'all she was obsessed with us. She copycated everything from the type of cars we drove to my hairstyles to everything. She was just a weirdo, right? So she calls her sister over there. Now, mind you, I had seen her sister in the past, and hell, I thought it was her mama because she looked at every bit of about 50 years old. She used to wear a bad wig, and she didn't know how to dress. Like, she dressed it like Medea with a bad wig. So, and that sister from here, the neighbor from here, sister also too. I can call her the sister from here. I just gave her name. Okay, the sister from here. So the neighbor from here, sister from here, she also too had a lot of children. And so this particular day, again, we outside, we vibing, whatever, right? And so the sister from hell pull up, and she go over there. She see, of course, we across the field from each other, so we can kind of see, everything when you out front. So she goes over there. They pull their chairs out. Now they got their music playing again. She's a copycat. That's what she did. So they got their music playing, and it would appear to be a normal Friday afternoon/evening. Well, that was very much short-lived, because again, it's the projects, it's the hood, the devil is always brewing, okay? So now, earlier that week, you remember I told y'all about the rumor, right? And the rumor that the neighbor from hell had put out about my 14-year-old sister. My mom confronted the neighbor from hell. She was walking to the trash can. The neighbor from hell was walking to the trash can. And my mom was just like, I guess she had enough. She's like, I'm going to say something to her. And so my mom, of course, I'm right behind my mama, stepping with her. So she meet the neighbor from hell in the middle of the parking lot once she came from the trash can. And she basically just asked her, like, why are you out here spreading rumors? Well, the neighbor from hell, denied it. I didn't say that. But everybody had said that she was the one that was saying it, right? Even the young girls who my sister was friends with was coming back telling my little sister that she was the one that was saying it, about her supposed being pregnant. So, okay, she denying it, and it's just words exchanging going back and forth. Well, the thief, who at the time was seeing the neighbor from hell, remember I told y'all, I think I had already told y'all that they was in a relationship. And I think that by now at this point, she had at least one child by him. So they had gotten.
Wait, girl. She had a baby with the. She had a baby with the neighborhood thief. Dang, they went far. I thought it was just a bang bang chicka bang bang. She ain't playing. Yo, what's going on in this world, child?
It's a relationship, and she got him. He got her pregnant, and they together. Well, he's out there, and of course his family. So it's a crowd, because it's a bunch of sound like a bunch of chickens heckling, basically. And so I never forget, I was letting my mama was holding her own, she didn't need for me to kind of jump in there. But I never forget me, looking at the neighbor from hell and asking her, I was like, so let me ask you something. I said, did my little sister pee on a stick for you? And she was like, what you mean? I said, did she take a pregnancy test for you? She was like, nah. I said, so why you around here saying she pregnant as if you just know? And she was like I said, I didn't say it. So it's just a bunch of I didn't say. I said, so I'm one of the ones, I got a mouth on me. Like, what Monica said, sometime I had to fight because my mouth was asleep. Like, listen, I got some comebacks, all right? So I remember, we was going back and forth, and I remember saying, she said something about her man, which she was referring to the thief. And I was like, girl, don't nobody want him. I said, if I wanted him, I could have him. And I remember, y'all, she kind of shoved him towards my direction and was like, bye, go over there with her. She said if she wants you, she can have you. That's just how slow she was. She was like that type of slow. And he was like, man, go ahead on, man. Man, I don't like her. I said, I don't like you either. Mind y'all, he was black, crusty, ugly. Black, crusty, ugly. Like, it was just, again, it was me jabbing back at her. It never gave I wanted him. It never, right? So, fast forward again. So, that happened in the middle of the week. So, tensions again is already brewing. So, when Friday come and we out, on the front porch and, talking, having fun, laughing, listening to music, drinking, whatever. So, one of the little girls come and tell my little sister that the neighbor from hell said she gonna fight my mama, right? The little girl walked over there, told us my little sister came flying down the sidewalk. Mama, so-and-so said she gonna fight you. And so by now, of course, both of my older sisters was over there. We all like, who said what? Like, what? And you can say, like, looking back at it now, it didn't dawn on me then when this happened, but now I realize that she probably sent that little girl to, deliver that message, because it's like soon the little girls told my little sister, and my little sister ran and told us what she said. And we was like, she said what? And we all kind of stood up. They stood right up with us. They being the neighbor from hell and her sister and their children. It was almost like y'all would have had to be there to see. It was like a movie. Like everybody stood up at one time. And so we go marching to the middle of the field, right? Because at this point you say you finna do what, the who, right? Y'all, part 6 is when the egg got cracked open and everything that could go left went exactly that way. Now, keep in mind for part 6, I'm going to be very detailed, but I'm going to be very discreet with some of the words I use because it's some words you cannot say on TikTok. So I'm going to be very discreet, but I'm going to be very detailed. Y'all stay tuned for part 6. Part 6. Y'all see how I'm dropping them back to back? Not keeping y'all waiting. Don't want to get cussed out no more. Not keeping y'all waiting. So part 6. Story time. How I spent 32 days in jail for a crime I did not commit. Okay? So I left off on part 5 telling y'all about the little girl coming telling my sister that the neighbor from hell said she was going to beat our mama up. Our little sister coming telling our mama what the little girl told her. We standing up. Everybody rose up to the occasion and walked towards the middle of the field. The neighbor from hell, her sister, their children, my mama, and, her children, my siblings, we all walk, meet up. At this point, we trying to see, what's going on. Who, are you going to, do what you say you're going to do? Well, as we meet up in the middle of the field, my stepfather and, the boy's dad, they come behind us. Nah, y'all come on. Y'all come on. So the men pulling and tugging. Y'all don't need to be doing all this, man. Y'all cut that out. So the men pulling and tugging. The men get us back, in front of the patio. But of course it's already, it's gone. It's not even far gone, but it's at that point, it was just gone, right? So the neighbor from hell, her folks walk back on their side. They sit down, we sit down, right? Music still going. At this point, it's what you call jugging, right? You know how you jug dance. You get up, you do a little dance, and then you sit down, and then they do a little dance. That's what it was going, right? That's what was going on at the time. So again, y'all, it's been so long ago. I can't really tell y'all exactly what happened to make the neighbor from hell and her children and the sister and her children come back on their side, but they did. But when they did, it is truly when all hell broke loose. The neighbor from hell, the sister from hell, and their children walked up. The neighbor from hell got in my mama's face. And by now, I'm standing to my mama right. My oldest sister Leo, she's standing to my mama right. Sagittarius, she's standing to my mama left.
Oh, baby, fire signs. Ooh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, neighbor from hell. Because, baby, they're going to demolish you. You messing with their mama? Yeah. It's over. It's over for you. All right, let me keep going. Right.
The men is in the back. Because at this point, they like, we already done got y'all, broke y'all up one time. You know, we already done made y'all come back on this side one time. Like, the men is just like, well, at this point, I don't know what my stepdaddy and my son's father was thinking, but they was over it. Well, neighbor from hell, she walks up and she grabs at my mom's shirt, like pulls her, in. Well, when she pulls at my mama's shirt, Sagittarius, my sister, to the left of my mama, bloop, right? Gave her a look, across the cranium. And Leo, she coming from the right side. Now, mind you, sister from hell is fumbling with her purse. Something. She had like a fanny pack purse, some pouch. She fumbling through that. Neighbor from hell, smaller children, now is knuckling up with my younger siblings who are friends. So now friends having to, go toe to toe with each other. Because now it's a family. This is a family brawl. It is what it is, right? So, sister from hell fumbling through a pouch, purse, or whatever. I'm seeing all of this go on. And I'm kind of trying to, get in where I fit in. You know what I'm saying? If you follow me, I'm trying to get in where I fit in. But everything is happening so quick. At that point, I started more so moving the smaller children away from the crowd, right? Like, y'all get in there, like y'all go over there. I'm kind of ordering the children to stand back, Sister from hell pulls out a can. And if y'all follow me, y'all follow me. She pulls out a can that, when the substance come out.
I hate coward people. Like, you came, you started all this trouble, and then you bring a weapon. You came and started all this. Like, you coward. Like, I think that's just so cowardly. It's just so coward. Like, and it's so crazy when she said she was pushing all the kids. It was her intuition that was telling her, like, because nobody would think that. Like, go inside. Because why? Y'all all fighting. Right? I'm saying? So you're watching and observing. So there's a reason why.
Once it touches skin in your eyes, it burns. If you know, you know. She pulls that out, and she just started to do her zigzag in the air. So much so to where she directly contacted Leo with the jalapeno spray. I'm going to call it jalapeno spray. She contacted directly Leo with the jalapeno spray. Now, mind you, Leo already can't see worth a darn. Leo wear contacts, but without them contacts, blind as a bat. I always have been since we was children. So the fact you done spray Leo in the eyes with this jalapeno spray, and Sagittarius and my mama is over here, ham sandwiching neighbor from hell. The group of kids is right here, and they are schoolyard brawling. It's just a lot going on. I see Leo take her shirt, rub it over her eyes, trying to correct her vision. But Leo also, too, is backing up while she doing it. So it appears to be Leo is trying to get out the harm's way of that jalapeno spray. But at the same time, trying to get her vision right. Where you got the thief and his family that came out the door. The mamas and the sisters, the same ones who would be running back telling us stuff about the neighbor from here. Oh, I don't like her. I don't know why my son messing with her. I hate the day he ever got her pregnant. But then you go run over there and tell her stuff we been said about her. So they all run out the door because now it's a big thing. So Leo got a shirt, wiping her eyes, trying to get her vision together. And again, I told y'all I had to be real careful with the words that I use, right? I'm not trying to get my content flagged or banned or, demonetized or nothing. So Leo reaches front back pocket. I don't know which way, but Leo reaches.
That's so funny. Every time people tell stories about Leos, it's always like they go from 0 to 1,000. And that's how I am. Like, I thought it was just a me thing, right? Because I don't know how to calm down. Like, I'm very observant. It takes me a while to get here. But when I'm here, it's hard for me to get down here. Because now my brain starts going. And now my brain is going and my brain is like, baby, I see red. Everybody's going down. So every time I hear a story about Leo, I already know. Because there's different types of Leos. There's the Leos, I ain't about the drama, blah, blah, blah. There's the Leos that's just, and then there's those Leos. That's just, and it takes us a while for us to get there. Because we're very, reasonable. Like, we'll try to understand. We'll try to see the person's side. But when you get us to a level, I know a lot of people believe in Leos, but, signs, I get it. Because I didn't either. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. But I started, listening and whatever. Because I know it's big. But people that's born in the month of August, yeah, they're a little crazy. They're a little crazy.
And when Leo come up, Leo got the blicky. Okay? Now, Leo aims the blicky and, a plume go off. And then after that, another plume go off. And then after that, another plume go off. So much so to the sister from hell is now on the ground. So now you got screams. And you got people running from every which direction. Because, at least about 4 to 5 plumes done went off, right? Leo, you thought I was playing? Thought it was a game is what I'm hearing Leo say. You thought I was a game? You thought I was playing?
And the thing about it is, because now she's over, that's why I can't have a pume. Because the pume would keep going puming. Baby, I don't know how to calm down. And the thing about it is because they got her here. And it takes us a while to get back here. It's literally like you're pulling our hand. Like, get down. Like, baby. That's why she's like, you think I'm playing? Like, because she's at 100. And she's at 100. Baby. That's why I don't have the pume. You know how many times I would have been locked up? I would be those people on the news and be like, I don't know what happened. How I get here? I know me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why my man is kind of like, he has to balance me. Because he has to be my level. Like, he has to know how to calm me down. We can't both be here. Because maybe I'll go here. And I keep going. Baby, and you gonna be still here. And I'm gonna keep going here.
Playing? You gonna spray that on me? Leo let off another one. Pum. Right? At this point, I see the thief in the middle of the field. I'm grabbing up children. I'm snatching up children. Right? I see the thief in the middle of the field. Now, mind y'all, remember I told y'all in part either 1 or 2 how he broke in our house while we was in our sleep and robbed us blind like a thief in the night, right? And anybody should know by now, especially you, an adult in your right sound mind, know that what goes around comes around. Now, before I tell y'all about the thief, how he got his karma out there that night, let's get back to the sister from hell. Sister from hell, you on the ground. And while you on the ground, now you want to reveal that you are expecting a child. I'm pregnant. But you wasn't, nobody knew nothing about you were pregnant or nothing with it. When you came over here on this side of the field with your sister, ready to nut, ready to buck. You didn't say nothing about that stomach then or that unborn child then, but all of a sudden now you on the ground begging for your life after you done sprayed this jalapeno spray in the air and done, cause this big chaos, and you the reason why this brawl is going the way it's going. Because you didn't play fair from the beginning. Now you on the ground begging for your life and you saying that you're unborn. Right? Well, this is how slow these people were. While the sister from hell is on the ground begging, you got neighbor from hell, hit her again. Hit her again, you bad, is what she's telling Leo. Hit her again. If y'all know what I mean by hit, then y'all know. Hit her. You telling her to hit her again. Mind you, don't nobody know how many times the sister from hell done been hit. We just know she been hit. But the neighbor from hell, you bad, hit her again. Wow, this girl who don't even have good vision at this moment, vision impaired, have a, hit her again. You got the thief in the middle of the field. Remember I told y'all, karma, what goes around comes around. Y'all got to stay tuned for part 7, okay?
I don't think I got part 7. Let me try to find her. So she got a couple of parts, all right? So I'm going to have to do a part 3. Because she did a live, and that thing is like mad long. Let me see. Yeah, it's mad long. So we're going to leave it here, and then I'll try to find the other parts, and then we will go from there. Because I think she did lives to explain the rest of the things. So I'll try to figure that out and then edit it. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please check her out. If you guys want to just check out her stories, because she did do a live of recaps of everything, explaining everything step by step. And then I'll probably try to react to it. If it's too long, I'll try to summarize it, sums it up. Okay. To the fight, and then just try to edit it, and then we'll do another part, because this video is a little long too. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, sis, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.